Welcome back, everybody. Today we're back with part 3 from Loot from 5,000 Hard Clues. As always, smash that subscribe button if you're new. Well, let's get right into it then. So this is part 3 then. So I'll open another 1,000 hard caskets even, if I could speak. So first off then we have 161k, 136k, we'll re-roll into 1 mil, 1 mil, 154k and a master. We'll take that for sure. Next up then 1.1 mil, 198k, we re-roll into 1.1 mil, at 1 mil, 166k, re-roll into 1 mil, 147k, 1.1 mil, 774k, 7 mil, that's super nice, 158k, re-roll into 151k, at 1 mil, at 1 mil, 81k, we re-roll into 6 mil. A few really nice puzzle skips to start off this one. 327k, re-roll into 1 mil the master, at 1 mil, 181k, 532k, 126k, re-roll into 6.1 mil, at 164k, 1 mil, 114k, re-roll into 1.1 mil, 4.2 mil, 121k, we re-roll that one into 1.9 mil, 84k, 1 mil, 164k, re-roll into 1 mil, 81k, 1.1 mil, 91k, we re-roll into 316k, 3 mil, 1.1 mil, 70k and a master, we'll take that for sure, 3 mil, 1 mil, 116k, re-roll into 1.2 mil, 1.1 mil the master, 160k, we re-roll into 126k, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 184k, we re-roll into 101k and another master, we'll take that. 1.4 mil, 149k, re-roll into 2 mil, 217k, 920k, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 153k, re-roll into a Barrows die. Nice, that's a good start to this opening then. So we're 50 in and we've got a Barrows die already, so not too bad at all. So hopefully the first of many for this opening. So we've 2,950 left then to go as well. So any chance we can get back to back? Never lucky. We'll re-roll though into 2.1 mil. So we'll take that for sure. Nice Barrows die to start off, isn't too bad. So next up then we have 112k, 138k re-roll into 157k at 1.1 mil, 4.2 mil, 1.1 mil, 108k we re-roll into 112k, 144k, 134k re-roll into 2.1 mil, 2 mil, 293k, 928k, 86k we re-roll into 77k, super low, at 129k, 223k re-roll into 1.1 mil, 175k, 1.1 mil, 142k re-roll into 962k, 381k, 1.1 mil, 109k we re-roll into 1 mil, 986k, 56k, 127k re-roll into 1.1 mil and a master. That's a stacked casket though, we'll take that. 1.1 mil, 4.5 mil and another master, 141k re-roll into 107k, 1.1 mil, 6 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 130k we re-roll into 130k again, 301k, 1.1 mil, 324k we re-roll into 142k, 919k, 142k re-roll into 2.5 mil in the master, 151k, 122k re-roll into 6 mil, 1.1 mil, 277k, 143k re-roll into 1 mil, 329k, 141k, 177k we re-roll into 1.1 mil, 189k, 1.9 mil, 101k we re-roll into 98k in the master, 116k, 113k, 405k, at 1.1 mil, 147k we re-roll into 470k in master, 80k we re-roll into 1.1 mil, 358k, 117k, 1.9 mil, 109k in a master, 83k we reroll into 1 mil, 161k in a master, 130k we reroll into 150k, 126k, 153k reroll into 145k, 573k, 145k, 125k reroll into 5.2 mil, 197k, 147k, 2.6 mil, 1.1 mil, 1.2 mil, 1 mil, 166k reroll into 1.1 mil, at 2 mil, 149k, we rerolled that one into 656k, 158k, we'll reroll that one into 129k, 182k, 1.7 mil, 5.1 mil, 147k, reroll into 236k in the master, 1.8 mil, 168k, reroll into 954k, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 1.1 mil, 101k, we'll reroll that one into 126k, 1.1 mil, 1 mil, 7.4 mil, that's a super nice one, that's a stacked casket. 123k, reroll into 154k, reroll again into 223k, 170k, 183k, 279k, reroll into 967k, 505k, 108k, 1.2 mil, 281k, reroll into 3 mil, 1 mil, 99k in a master, 1 mil, 141k, we reroll into 1 mil again, 1.1 mil, 1.3 mil, 1 mil again, 1 mil, 1 mil, 93k, we reroll, 134k, reroll again, the 363k, 106k, we reroll into 200k, 186k, 95k, 133k, we reroll into 107k, 205k, 1 mil, 1 mil, 207k, we reroll into 248k, 1 mil, 6 mil, 403k, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 122k, we reroll into 273k, reroll again into 1.1 mil, we'll take that. 379k, 266k, reroll into 439k, 1 mil, 967k, 1 mil, 897k, 6 mil, that's a super nice one. 94k, we reroll that one into 105k, reroll again, 792k, 163k, 786k, 1.6 mil, 113k, we reroll into 120k, 236k, 2 mil, 962k, 368k in the master, 1 mil, 115k, we reroll into 152k, reroll again into 1 mil, 87k, 157k, reroll into 1.9 mil, 108k, 159k, 144k, reroll to 87k, it's super low, 110k, 122k, 518k, 574k, 146k, reroll into 317k, at 1 mil, 1.2 mil, 87k, but reroll that one into 104k in a master, 159k, reroll into 108k, at 1.2 mil, 1 mil, 2.3 mil, 996k, 443k, 112k, we reroll into 1.1 mil, 125k, reroll into 1.5 mil, 119k, 2.9 mil, 633k, at 1 mil, 66k, reroll into 81k, reroll again into 150k, at 2 mil, 1.1 mil, 1 mil again, 122k in a master, 125k, reroll into 191k, at 6 mil, 1.8 mil, 481k, 353k, we reroll that one into 162k, reroll again into 175k, 173k, 114k in the master, 64k reroll into 932k at 1 mil, 146k, 555k, 63k and another Oshbrock, nice. 747k, 131k reroll into 1.1 mil, 1 mil, 87k and a cookie, 163k reroll into 148k reroll into 133k, 166k and another master, 999k, 276k reroll into 94k, that's super low, 134k, 98k, 202k reroll into 146k, 172k, 2 mil in the master, 89k we reroll into 2 mil, 125k, 252k, 169k reroll into 100k, 931k, 1 mil, 3.2 mil, 760k, 1.9 mil, 116k reroll into 1 mil, at 1.9 mil, and a master, 4.3 mil, 145k reroll into 146k, reroll again into 1 mil, at 89k, 510k, 92k reroll into 203k, 1 mil, 422k, 199k reroll into 2 mil, 2 mil again, at 90k, at 2 mil again, 1.1 mil, 4.2 mil, 2.2 mil, 212k we reroll into 1.9 mil, 729k, 175k in a master, 3.2 mil, 1 mil, 86k we reroll into 4.2 mil, at 1.1 mil, 219k we reroll into 1 mil, 1 mil again, at 1.1 mil in the master, 560k, 656k, 1.9 mil, 75k we reroll into 682k, 149k reroll into 137k, reroll again into 113k, reroll again into 1 mil, 386k, 114k, 1 mil, 2.8 mil, 1.1 mil in the master, 90k we reroll into 1 mil, and 98k we reroll into 135k, 124k, 104k we reroll into 1.1 mil, 138k, 173k, 266k reroll into 4.5 mil, 74k, 227k, 198k we reroll into 106k, 87k, 129k, 114k we reroll into 124k, 114k, at 1.5 mil, 4.2 mil, at 1 mil, 162k we reroll into 2 mil, 1.1 mil, 87k we reroll into 1.2 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 255k we reroll into 131k, at 1 mil, 1 mil again, 1.1 mil, 180k reroll, 145k, 2 mil, 3 mil, 119k we reroll that one into 1.1 mil, 310k, 1 mil, 1.4 mil, 384k in a master, 299k reroll into 3 mil, 215k in another master, 552k, 5.5 mil, 299k in another master, 252k reroll into 1.1 mil, 153k reroll into 1 mil, 1 mil, 1.5 mil, 79k reroll into 1 mil, 1 mil again, 246k reroll into 648k, 1.2 mil, 83k reroll into 319k, at 1 mil, 142k reroll into 146k, at 1 mil, 134k reroll into 193k, 1.3 mil another cookie, at 1 mil, 209k reroll into 4.2 mil, 4.6 mil, 1.1 mil, 70k, we re-roll that one into 1.1 mil, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 5.5 mil, 2.1 mil, 487k, 177k, re-roll into 122k, re-roll again into 1.1 mil, 160k, and there we go, another big shadow die, let's go. That's our third one then up to 5k so far, and we still have 2,645 left then, so that's huge. Another over a billion GP. Can we get the back-to-back? Never lucky, but 6.1 million is very nice all the same. I'll absolutely take that for sure. That's huge GP. We're definitely making up for no shadow dies at all in the last 5k. So we've gotten 3 then in just under 2.5k. So 4.2 million then next. 2 mil. 1.1 mil. 1 mil. 144k reroll into 2.1 mil. 1.1 mil. 92k reroll into 1.1 mil. 537k at 1 mil. 193k we reroll into 1.1 mil again. 119k reroll into 1.1 mil. 205k reroll into 149k. 373k in the master. 1.3 mil. 911k. 346k reroll into 169k at 2 mil. 112k we reroll 404k. 335k. 5.5 mil in the master. 6 mil. 230k reroll into 1 mil. 6.1 mil. 106k reroll into 196k. 168k. 232k at 1.1 mil. 160k in another master. 101k reroll into 382k. 383k even. 1 mil. 141k reroll into 138k. 3.1 mil. 120k reroll into 1 mil. 1.1 mil. 1 mil. 1 mil again. 105k reroll into 1.2 mil, and it's a gilded kite shield, so that's another third age miss. 171k. 113k reroll into 291k. 162k at 1 mil. 56k reroll into 140k at 1.1 mil and another master at 1.1 mil. 108k we reroll into 135k. 126k 1 mil. 954k in a master. 416k we reroll into 185k. 106k 1.1 mil. 1.1 mil again. 1 mil. 116k we reroll into 154k. Reroll again into 1 mil. 1 mil again. 134k at 1 mil. 121k we reroll that one into 548k at 1 mil. 101k, that's a reroll into 1.1 mil. At 158k. 104k at 1.1 mil. 987k at 415k. 118k reroll into 86k. We reroll again into 1.3 mil. 934k. 232k at 1 mil. At 1 mil again. 1.2 mil. 1.9 mil. 74k reroll into 1.1 mil. At 166k reroll into 1.6 mil. At 132k reroll into 528k. At 1.1 mil. 1.9 mil. 2 mil. 1 mil. 101k, we reroll that one into 238k. 206k, reroll into 1.1 mil. 2.8 mil. 1.1 mil. 1.7 mil. 191k, reroll into 1.2 mil. 174k. 1.1 mil. 1.1 mil again. 185k, reroll into 928k. 998k. 76k, reroll into 1.1 mil. 102k, 110k reroll into 778k, 6 mil, 167k in a master, at 1.1 mil, 2.1 mil, 180k, reroll into 1.1 mil, at 2 mil, 140k, we reroll that one into 126k in the master, 147k at 1.9 mil, at 208k, we reroll that one then into 3.9 mil, so that's a nice one, at 94k, 1.1 mil, 484k, 109k, we reroll into 98k, unfortunately. 101k and a master, 53k and another cookie then, and 1.2 mil, 2 mil, 509k, 1 mil, 81k, that's a reroll into 189k, reroll again into 1 mil, and 999k, 1 mil, 116k, reroll into 140k, reroll again into 87k, super low again, at 151k, 85k, at 2.1 mil, 1.1 mil, 174k, reroll into 3 mil, at 121k, reroll into 1.1 mil, at 102k, at 1 mil, 1.5 mil, 1 mil, 251k, reroll into 1.1 mil, 1 mil, 105k, reroll into 166k, 1 mil, 432k, 193k, reroll to 4.2 mil, 183k, 1 mil, 132k, reroll into 170k, 150k, 83k, reroll into 1.1 mil, 199k, 1.1 mil the master, 244k, reroll into 793k, 1.1 mil, 1.2 mil, 1 mil, 759k in a master, 224k, reroll into 148k, 136k, reroll into 1.1 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil, 273k, reroll into 707k. It's another gilded plate body, so another third age miss. 1 mil, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 138k, reroll into 81k, 175k, 923k, 1 mil, 1 mil, 2 mil, 119k, reroll into 2.2 mil, 2 mil, 1 mil, 2.1 mil, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 1.1 mil, 114k, reroll into 1.9 mil, at 1.1 mil, 144k, reroll into 477k, 1.1 mil, 1.8 mil, 450k in a master, 309k another master back to back, 749k, 140k, reroll into 449k, we reroll that one into 1.1 mil, 102k, reroll into 885k, 2.1 mil, 1.1 mil, 150k, reroll into 58k, that's a reroll again into 1.1 mil, 97k, reroll into 108k, 322k, 113k, 117k, reroll into 1 mil, 121k, 238k, 135k, reroll into 80k, 172k, 1.1 mil, 204k, reroll into 2.5 mil, 198k, 4.1 mil, 1.1 mil in the master, 153k, reroll into 177k, 138k, 547k, 575k, 968k, 3.2 mil, 2.1 mil, 174k, reroll into 3 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 1 mil again, 166k, reroll, 89k, reroll again into 1.1 mil, 1.2 mil, 50k, reroll into 1.1 mil, 175k, reroll into 561k, at 468k, 104k, 139k, reroll into 2 mil, 1.2 mil, 538k, 1.2 mil, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 1.1 mil again, 1 mil again, 144k reroll into 185k reroll into 156k, 119k reroll into 176k, 165k, 1.1 mil, 2.5 mil, 119k reroll into 151k, 79k in a master, 102k reroll into 1 mil, 129k, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 131k in a master, 164k reroll into 144k, 102k reroll into 119k, 88k, 427k, 160k, we reroll that one into 1.8 mil, 2.1 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 68k, we reroll into 159k, 176k, 1 mil, 171k, reroll into 117k, 141k, 93k, reroll into 1.1 mil in the master, 190k, 547k, 434k, 167k reroll into 174k, 1.6 mil in the master, 398k, 6 mil, 1 mil in the master, 2 mil, 143k reroll, the 192k reroll into 1 mil and another master, 372k, 128k reroll into 277k, 81k, 197k, 577k, 231k reroll into 2.9 mil in the master, 128k, 1 mil, 178k reroll into 1.2 mil, 156k, and 98k reroll into 181k, 220k, 1.3 mil, 155k we reroll into 1 mil. Then next up we have 223k, 454k, 287k, 191k, 798k, 143k, 177k reroll into 1 mil. Next up then 1.6 mil, 114k, 182k, we reroll that one into 69k, 1 mil, 421k, 179k reroll into 231k, 1 mil, 480k, 200k reroll into 1 mil, 134k and an Oshbrock. Another Oshbrock back to back, 397k. So that's twice so far in the 5k that we've got back to back Oshbrocks then. So super, super rare. 147k reroll into 3.1 mil, 132k, 2 mil, 970k, 2 mil, 160k reroll into 110k, 1 mil, 1.1 mil in the master, 246k reroll into 616k, 237k reroll into 1 mil in the master, 124k, 1.1 mil, 81k reroll into 1 mil, 1 mil, 4.5 mil in the master, 320k, we reroll that one into 1 mil, 506k, 147k, 73k reroll into 159k, 105k, 232k, 151k reroll into 1.1 mil, 341k, 2.1 mil, 120k we reroll into 1.1 mil and another master, so take that for sure. 97k, 164k, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 299k we reroll into 164k, 211k in a master, 108k we reroll that one into 104k, and 97k, 116k reroll into 243k, at 1 mil in the master, at 1.1 mil, 100k reroll into 578k, at 191k, 1.2 mil, at 1 mil, 221k we reroll into 138k, 1.2 mil, 468k at 1.5 mil, 241k, we re-roll into 2.1 mil, at 167k, re-roll into 122k, 430k, 1 mil, at 1.1 mil, 107k, re-roll into 94k, 205k, 1.9 mil, 2 mil, 1 mil, 429k, 110k, we re-roll into 1 mil and another master, 154k, re-roll into 167k, 1 mil, 4 mil and another cookie, 184k, we re-roll into 136k, 203k and a master, 84k, re-roll into 159k and another Oshprock, 1 mil, 426k, 1.9 mil, 3 mil, 1.1 mil, 128k, we re-roll into 1.5 mil, 1 mil, 162k, re-roll into 95k, re-roll again into 1.1 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 86k, we re-roll into 5.1 mil, 121k, 2 mil in the master, 113k, we re-roll at 2 mil, 1 mil, 142k, 150k, re-roll into 143k, 97k, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 197k, re-roll into 1.2 mil, 124k in a master at 4.5 mil, 173k, re-roll into 167k, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 157k, we re-roll that one into 4.2 mil, 102k in a master, 153k, we re-roll into 181k, 173k, 2 mil, 2 mil again, 470k in a master, 149k, re-roll into 1 mil master, 899k, 1.1 mil, 7 mil, this is a super nice one, 68k, re-roll into 603k, 1 mil, 1.9 mil, 358k, 580k, 1 mil, 131k, re-roll into 1 mil, 239k, re-roll into 106k, re-roll into 1.6 mil, and 920k, 1.1 mil, 97k, re-roll into 1 mil, 131k, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 158k, we re-roll that one into 167k, 1.7 mil, 194k, we re-roll into 1 mil, and next then 163k, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 156k, re-roll into 1.1 mil, 1.3 mil, 142k, we re-roll into 2.2 mil, 118k, 135k, re-roll into 162k, at 1 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 1 mil again, 133k, re-roll into 135k, 128k, re-roll into 340k, 191k, 2.1 mil, 380k, re-roll into 775k, 163k, 118k, 1 mil, 972k, 117k, re-roll into 1 mil in the master, 1.2 mil, 152k, re-roll into 101k, 115k, 111k, re-roll into 232k, at 491k, 1.1 mil, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 396k, 232k, re-roll into 1.1 mil, at 101k, re-roll into 108k, 105k in a master, mil, 112k, re-roll into 122k, 304k, 1.1 mil, 122k, re-roll into 104k, at 1.1 mil, 1.9 mil, 195k and another Oshbrock, 336k, re-roll into 119k, at 1 mil, 155k, re-roll into 2.7 mil, 2 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 1.5 mil in the master, 1.5 mil, 56k, reroll to 790k, 106k, reroll into 940k in another master, 1 mil, 98k in another master, 192k, reroll into 93k, 108k, reroll into 1.1 mil in another Oshbrock, 146k, 92k, 1 mil in the master, 165k, reroll into 1 mil, so 4.5 mil, 171k, reroll into 174k, at 1.1 mil, 2 mil, 142k, we reroll that one into 188k, 129k, 1 mil, 1 mil again, 310k, we reroll into 1.1 mil, 166k, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 111k, reroll into 1 mil, 175k, reroll into 193k, 2.1 mil, 2 mil, 987k, 150k, reroll into 154k, 168k in a master, 186k in another Oshbrock, nice. 155k, reroll into 2 mil, 1 mil, 122k, reroll into 1.1 mil, 159k, 1.1 mil, 1.1 mil again, 105k, reroll into 144k, 133k, 121k, reroll into 1.1 mil, 93k, 1 mil, 112k, reroll into 98k, 1 mil, 99k, 1.4 mil, 136k, reroll into 1 mil, at 1.1 mil, 138k, reroll into 173k, 189k, at 2.1 mil, 112k, reroll into 109k, at 1 mil, 120k even, at 121k, reroll into 1 mil, 110k, 1.1 mil, 4 mil in the master, 923k, 1.2 mil, 1.1 mil, 1 mil, 221k, reroll into 128k, reroll again into 2.2 million. So that's a big upgrade, but take that. 2 million, 2 million again, 1.1 million, 922k in a master, 981k, 85k, reroll into 1.6 mil in a master, 1.3 mil, 141k in a master, 1.1 mil, 3 mil, 146k, reroll into 110k, reroll into 1.1 mil, 4 mil, 156k, reroll into 2.1 mil, at 1.9 mil, 110k, we reroll 134k, at 1 mil, 154k, a reroll into 5.2 mil, so that's a super nice one to get there. Them not skipping tickets are really good GP and value at the moment. 1 mil, 111k, reroll into 3.2 mil, and another Oshbrock. So far in just under 3,000 then we have had 38 Oshbrocks. So it's not too shabby at all. 189k, 95k, 2.1 mil, 135k, reroll into 109k at the master, 3 mil, 133k, reroll into 145k, 122k, 653k, 151k, reroll into 149k, 252k, 145k, 68k, reroll to 78k, at 1.1 mil, 630k, 2 mil, 204k, reroll into 1 mil, 1 mil, 1.8 mil, 1.1 mil in the master, 127k, reroll into 105k, at 1.1 mil, 79k, we reroll that one into 146k, 1.1 mil, 1 mil, 125k, reroll into 3.1 mil, 143k, 223k, reroll, 107k in a master, 184k, 424k, 83k, reroll into 2 mil, 124k, 172k, at 1.2 mil, 6 mil, 120k, re-roll into 1 mil, at 2.1 mil, 1 mil, 438k, 252k, re-roll into 128k, re-roll again into 96k, 139k, 122k, at 3 mil in the master, 2.2 mil, 177k, re-roll into 107k, 165k, re-roll into 1 mil, 148k, 1 mil, 58k, re-roll that one into 2 million, 2 million again, 4.2 million, 144k, re-roll, and we'll reset our tracker then as well. I forgot all about that, to be honest. 164k, 143k in a master, 178k another master back to back, 94k re-roll into 7 mil and another master. Nice, we'll take that. 1 mil, 213k re-roll into 1.2 mil, 139k, 220k, and there is a gilded plate skirt then as well, so another third age miss, unfortunately. 1 mil, 132k re-roll into 96k, 158k, 201k re-roll into 2.1 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil, 874k in a master, 107k re-roll into 957k, 258k in another master, 134k re-roll into 300k, 118k, 404k in a master, 4.2 mil, 178k we re-roll into 1 mil, 1.1 mil, 1.2 mil, 283k, 1 mil, 237k in a master, at 2 mil, 1.1 mil, 66k, we re-roll that one into 935k, at 1 mil, at 1 mil again, 208k, re-roll into another Barrows die. Nice, we'll take that for sure. It's a nice 106 million GP. So another broadcast anyway, which is always good. Never going to complain about that then. And we have 2030 left then as well, so still lots of time for much more. So let's see if we can get the back-to-back. 118k, never lucky. We'll re-roll it out into 4.6 million. So let's grab the Barrows die out then. So far we've had 3 Barrows dies, 3 Shadow dies, an effigies, and a log rest then on the third age mage hat then as well. So so next then we have 1 mil, 2.1 mil, 156k reroll into 1 mil, at 1.2 mil, 3 mil, 1 mil, 108k reroll into 166k, 417k, 99k reroll into 1.1 mil, 119k, 3.1 mil, 1.1 mil, 430k, 939k in a master, 309k reroll into 1.1 mil, 97k we reroll the 491k, 268k, 2.1 mil, 1 mil, 187k reroll into 108k, 188k reroll into 123k at 1.1 mil, 131k, 203k reroll into 1 mil, 117k, 134k, 158k we reroll into 109k at 1 mil. And the last one then of the 1000 then for this one then is 212k. And yeah, so we made at least 2.4 bill. So that's a pretty good opening then again. So we'll take that and we'll catch you on the next one then for part 4. That's another opening done. Subscribe if you're new and comment below if you have any suggestions for future content. Until then, see ya.